clothes are an asset to help your personality shine through.
我比较喜欢就是那种给人很精神的那种感觉，
锻炼精神，很职业。
I don't think there's style and then we participate in it. I think you have the confidence to have your own style.
I can be very creative with my attire, with what I do for a living. I think because you're going to restaurants and you're seeing wine buyers and it's more of a creative industry. When I think about shopping or clothing, it's more like fun little dresses or quality workable pieces. With the way that the economy is going, like I've found that maybe I'm downsizing a little bit. It's not like I'm making any less money and it's not like things are that much more expensive, but I just feel irresponsible being so extravagant. You know, if I am gonna make an expensive purchase, it's on something that is like timeless and classic. And then, you know, maybe get a bunch of like trendier things that are less expensive.
For me, I almost have two wardrobes. I work, you know, kind of in a professional environment, and there's an expectation of how you're supposed to look, what you're supposed to wear, and it's fairly formulaic, especially for the men, and that's pretty easy to do. When I'm not at work, I like things kind of simple. Jeans, a fun t-shirt, a sweater, a pair of cool sneakers, and I'm basically good to go.
To find something that's well cut, that's classic, that really looks good, it's not that easy to find within a kind of reasonable price range as well. You know, occasionally I go to Topshop and Zara because, well, my youngest daughter, who lives in England, she sometimes comes in wearing something that really looks great, and I said, "Where do you get that?" And she at Topshop, or so I think, well, I must go and have a look around Topshop. They've got some nice things. They've got a few occasionally, but the trouble is, it's a lot of the fast fashion is really not made to last more than a season.
なので、そういう意味では若い人はファッションにすごいコンシャスなので、日本って。それでまあ今こういう世の中になっちゃって、お金をちょっとでも貯めながらファッションをファッショナブルに売るってなると、ああいうところに走っていっちゃうのかなみたいな。
I won't bother with most high street stores apart from like Marks and Spencer's, because I know it's just piled high, sold cheap, and so many people are going to be wearing it, and that is slightly off-putting as well. I don't like seeing somebody wearing the same thing as me. I suppose it started as you get a little bit older. In my 20s, I realised that, you know, you need to smarten up a bit, and with that comes quality, because you go and buy an item after a few washes, let's say from Gap. It's not as nice as it used to be, and then you start realising, okay, it's a better economy. In fact, if I spend 3 times as much with that sort of buying power, you can become a bit more fussy, and you realise quality when you see it. You know how it feels nice to wear a good watch, have a good pen. Also, you know, the shoes you're wearing, the clothes you're wearing, even down to your haircut.
确实，你好的衣服可能让人也觉得你的有一定的生活的品味，然后包括生活质量。因为我觉得我还是挺要求生活质量的那么一个人。
低调奢侈，提得很好。低调奢侈就说是，其实低调奢侈不只是一件衣服，它是一个生活态度。低调奢侈就说是，OK，他把自己的生活从吃穿玩乐，我可以说他是奢侈，他就是最 pick up 到最精华的，最有品味，也是有最就是也是最高，最有品味也是最好的，但是他又是不是那么张扬？我就不这么说。
20歳ぐらいの頃はもう衝動買い的な感じで買うのも好きだったんで、ちゃんと考えて買うようになりましたね。もうイメージが固まってきたっていうか、こういう風なスタイルっていうものがすごい固まってきたんですよ。
You get a new bag, not because necessarily of functionality, but it's always because like this really speaks to me, it really represents who I am. It's, you know, there's aspects of your clothing, like these orange pants I love to wear because I could have just worn a pair of jeans, but everyone wears a pair of jeans, and I like these pants because I don't know that many people that have a pair of orange pants, and I like wearing them because I feel no matter when I wear them, I'm the only one wearing them.
I really pay attention to details. I guess being a designer, I appreciate like quality details and even tags and buttons and that that level of detail. I like to wear a lot of slimmer stuff, so you know, you can pick up different sizes and there'll be vast differences in, like, you know, how wide something is, or, you know, how long the arms are, things like that.
出てくるっていうか、やっぱりこうデザイン性をちょっと求めてきたりもするので、同性からかっこいいとか言われるのがちょっと嬉しいですね。ただそれがこう男勝りとかそういう意味ではなくて、ちょっと憧れの女性に近い意味合いで。
I like to wear things that look expensive and look really beautifully made, and I read a lot of fashion magazines to make sure I know what is going on, and then I just, you know, I know what suits me, I know my shape, and I know what I can and can't wear, and so I kind of, you know, find the high fashion pieces that are going to work with my look anyway. So I would say, yeah, classic with a kind of high fashion twist. So I'd like to just, you know, look like I'm current, but not be a slave to it.
一番の消費特性っていうのは自己編集能力が高いんですよ。ワンブランドトータルコーディネートをしている人はもう一切いない。3ウォールで囲われたショップで買うっていうことに顧客は疲れてると思ってるんで、より開けた空間で、ただブランドの世界観は分かりますよっていう環境を作りながらっていうのが今回の一番の環境面でいうとポイントですね。
The women in my office and I talk about shopping all the time. We talk about, you know, just different emails we're getting, so Shop It To Me is something we all talk about, or Guilt Group, just because they're new things, and, you know, everyone's just talking about shopping tips and, you know, where we get our clothes, so we talk about it all the time.
ネットでそこのブランドが分かってれば、だいたいいくらなのかとか相場見たりとかします。はい、ネットだといくらとか、店頭だといくらとか一応見て。
I shop bricks and mortar a lot less now. Because I buy so much in Guilt, and Guilt's so easy now. It's my iPhone, all that kind of stuff. It's at 9 a.m. West Coast, 9 a.m. every. I get this email. It'll be like a receipt from him, and I go, "Oh, that's what we got. Okay, I'll see that, and that'll show up in FedEx in a couple of days." And you know, it's so easy.
I'm always on the road, and everything's on my iPhone app. It's like if I don't like Guilt, I go to Rue La La, or go to now Daily Kenny's. I mean, there's so many of them.
I'm embarrassed to say this, but it's so true. I buy looks that I see in Us Weekly. Like, I'll see a celebrity wear something and I just want their dress, so I'll just go and get it. And it's something that is happening more and more over time, and that's actually a way that I've been introduced to some new designers. So if I see an Alexander Wang dress on Rihanna and I get it and I like it, then I'll say I want to buy a lot of his clothing and that's what I want to wear on the weekends.
I really don't know if there are any like contemporary celebrities that I would say I'd like try and emulate. Because like, especially in the magazines, like Nicole Richie, it's like, I like luxury, but there's no way I could afford those outfits. I mean, I feel like we're all really aware of like past celebrities and like past movies, like Love Story. I need a camel coat. I like her. Like, well, I saw it a long time ago and then it was on TV recently. It's such a good movie. I mean, it's so funny because that kind of style I feel like is relevant throughout the decades. I mean, it's so classic. I just like her. She's kind of like effortless. She doesn't try that hard.
So I think it's just kind of like, a lot of it is just kind of like trial and error.
Yeah, it's definitely trial and error.
And then like seeing things that other people are doing, or seeing things that like, you know, in books or magazines or movies or photographs that you're into, and then like trying to like adopt those.
可能是20多岁的时候会有这方面的，会首先就考虑，哎呦，这哪个明星怎么样穿，然后当季流行什么，马上就会去买来穿，然后不管适合不适合自己。 但是30岁以上的话，就觉得有些东西并不支持。
我好像还是比较喜欢就是带一些女人味，但是对带一些就是偏正式、偏正统。知性就是比较有气质，比较有修养。对对，不是一种感觉。
I'm actually just really into all things like foreign right now, like so anything like Italian, Spanish, anything like that. I mean, I think that they've kind of kept it real in the sense that like they keep their women like feminine and it's classic. Yeah, and like also like I watch a lot of old foreign films and like that's, I mean, my lifestyle obviously, like my interests reflect how I dress. Like right now I'm really into like Spanish things, so I'm wearing like a corset belt from Spain, you know, like, or wear a flower in my hair like a señorita, you know, like whatever I'm like trying to like, whatever makes me feel good in my life, it ends up somehow coming into my clothing.